Good morning, everyone. It is January 1st, New Year's Day, and I'm just going to do a little short thing here, and I'll probably combine a couple videos because I don't know what I want to do today, or even I'll get a chance to get around to it. But I did want to take all my Christmas cards, which is not a lot this year because people just didn't send them, and I don't send them out, so therefore I don't get that many back. This is from my insurance agent, my medical insurance. He was the bodyguard for Barney Fife. I mean, Don Knotts is his real name, but he, in Mayberry. So every year when he sends a Christmas card, he has one of the characters on his card. It's kind of cool. This is my son and his wife and my granddaughter, and they sent a card with, what happened to them that past year. So I'm putting that in here. So I'm making like a little mini journal for my Christmas cards. So if you want to save your cards, and sometimes this was a letter that I received from another friend, and so what you can do is put all these cards together, and you can almost make yourself a daily journal for next year. If you want to use these cards and, write messages here around on the card itself, there's plenty of spaces like here to write, and then so forth. So I'm going to just do this quickly because I don't think I'll get any more cards. So I'm just going to go in here, about right here, and poke a hole, I think. Card's pretty thick, and then another one over here, and hopefully I didn't end up, I should have clipped this. Why didn't I do that? Because I don't think in advance, because my clips are right here. I was going to say they're all somewhere else. I was looking for a clamp earlier. So my plan today was to get everything unpacked and all my Christmas things put together. It is pouring down rain, so I'm not going to be able to go outside and haul anything into the shed, but at least I can get it packaged up. So let's see, I think I'll just come in from the back, from this side here. This was part of one of the Christmas cards, this ribbon. It was on the first card here. Let's see, yeah, I guess that's how I want to do it. And it's stiff. Goodness. Let me get something to grab it. Wow. Okay. One of the cards is really, whoops, wrong one. One of the cards is very thick. So, but I thought maybe if someone had not done this before or saw this somewhere, I don't know if I've seen it anywhere, but I did this last year as well. Of course, I have them stored away. I didn't pull them. This is, it's been one of those years where we didn't even feel like getting Christmas decorations out. I didn't even put up a tree. And that's because of my eye surgery. It was right in that time frame, and, putting up trees and decorations and stuff, and I really wasn't able to go out, and that didn't tie very good. Let's see. I wonder if I open it, maybe it would tie better. There is a way to do this. I'm going to tie a knot, and then I'll probably be sorry. It's going to be too loose. There is a way to keep, I don't know, that wasn't it, I don't think. Here. But I don't know how it works, how you do it to keep it tight when you're the only one here to help tie it. Usually you have somebody put their finger there. Okay, let me cut this off a little bit. All right, so there's my little 2020. And so I probably should put something on here that says 2020. I don't think I have a card that specifies that. This one here, I want to glue onto here. Let's see, does that have any writing? No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought maybe they had, and I'm not going to vintage it up, you know, with some ink or anything. I'm just going to leave it white. And then if I do get another card, I can always cut it or something and glue it onto a page. But this is the page that their letter came on. Kind of upside down. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Alrighty, so that's kind of what I wanted to get done here. Isn't that pretty? Barely got that one in there. Wasn't really paying attention. So, you know, I can add another. I think my daughter had her family picture taken, and she sent cards out. I think she forgot to give me mine because she didn't give it to me. And I want a picture of my grandkids, but I'm not sure. Maybe she didn't do it this year because they're all growing up and moving out, you know. My granddaughter is leaving today to go back to college. And then she's out in June, and I guess she'll be coming back here. She said something about moving to Chattanooga. So we'll see, which is 60 miles from here. So it's not too close to home, but not so far that she can't. Well, I didn't even pay attention to that. I must have. It's like really too long. Well, I guess it's okay. All right. Anyhow, I'm going to turn off the camera then, and I will try to add something into this video a little bit later. All right. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day. Hi, everyone. I'm back. I just had to do a few things in order to do a video so that you wouldn't have to sit there and watch me sew and that kind of thing. So hope everybody's having a good day. You probably won't see this video, you know, today because you're busy doing your New Year's Day stuff. And so I see some little white on the back. I put coffee dyed paper on the back of these tags and get my little scissors. Sewed around them, and I ran out of bobbins, so it's a good thing you weren't watching. Okay, so my plan for these, because these are really big tags, I'm thinking about doing something hinged is what my thought is. Let me ink these up a little bit first before I figure out what I'm going to do. So I'm just about, I think, getting close to being finished with this on video, on camera. I went through a lot of old pictures that we had and photo albums that were my mom's from, you know, years ago, and tried to find one of her in the kitchen with maybe one of the stoves, you know, that she had in the 50s or something like that, but nothing. I found her in front of a little barbecue, but it wasn't really a very good cooking type picture. So, but I wanted to like put some of those pictures in the journal. So I did find a few pictures of her and my dad and, you know, things like that. So I may just make copies of those because I don't want to take them out of the album. I took a picture of them with my camera. So hopefully I can print them out somehow. I hope I'm in camera here. I know I've been, let me check this real quick. It's really hard to tell because my camera's like in an angle. or my phone is up there above me. Okay, so I thought what I would do with these is make a hinged little page, a hinged little book. So if I hinge this together like that, and then hinge this side like that, I think then we could pull it all out at the same time. So, okay, so I kind of think this might be too wide. I don't want it too wide that, or too long. This is probably good, this length here. I just wanted to hinge enough that keeps it together. So let me do, let's do about right there. Might be too small, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Let me get a couple more of these to put on the other. Actually, I only need one more, right? Okay. So, we are starting a new year, right? And hopefully everything will be better this coming year with our vaccines. From what I understand, one of my friends posted on my Facebook that, I don't know how these things work, but something about 1A. I guess some people, you know, that is depending on, you know, if you're a healthcare provider or a frontline worker, that kind of thing. Well, that one doesn't have a ripped edge. And let me get my little scissors, my little antique-y ones here, and I'll just kind of make it look a little raggedy. So they said that in the state of Georgia, now I guess every state has their own way of deciding who's going to get the vaccination. And they said that seniors 65 and over are in the A1 category, but I didn't look up to see what that is. But it sounds like it's maybe a couple weeks, and the seniors will get their, oh, that one's got a cute edge on it, that side, or print. So that's something to look forward to for me anyway. And I don't know. So I've been busy kind of getting pages ready for my next journal, which is the nurse's journal. One for my friend, and then I'm going to make one for to sell on Etsy. And I went to Etsy to see if if anybody was, if there's 2,000 of them on there. I don't want to do it because they'll just sit there and they'll never sell. Well, they might, but most likely it will take a long time. Okay, so I'm just going to put these two together like this. And I'm going to glue this. And I think I'm going to use fabric tack. Yeah, because I want it to hold on. Boy, my glues are really dried up. So I have a new coffee cup. Life gives you scraps. When life gives you scraps, make a quote. So I get to drink my coffee out of that. And I got a Keurig, I think is how they pronounce it. A coffee maker, which is the pot, and then the separate little cups, because I love my coffee. But I don't, like, if the afternoon I want to have a cup of coffee, I don't want to make a whole pot. Let me make sure I get this nice and even. Back to the hinged journals, right? Those were so much fun to make, though. I loved making those hinged journals. Okay, and then, So that one, it goes that way. And this one, I guess it just depends on how we fold it, right? Yeah, that'll work. Is that the piece I ripped? No, here it is. And so, let's see, what was I saying? I almost forgot. So anyway, that way I can have 1 cup of coffee in the afternoon and not make a whole pot. And I have to make a whole pot because I don't know how to make a small amount that tastes like my regular morning coffee, if you know what I mean. Like I have to make 8 cups because I don't know how to make 6. All right, so there we go. So now this will fold this way and this folds this way, and then we can stick this in the book. And then the back is all for journaling. But I don't know. Do you think I should, I don't know if I should make tags at the, you know, string at the top, ribbon or something. Put the holes in. I just don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, because they would all be, you know, close together. And I don't want to do it through all of them and tie it because I don't like that. I don't think I'd like that. I might just do the middle one and then we'd have 1 string hanging out. Let's just do that. I haven't put any fun things in this journal yet, you know, like, let me get my hole punch. I think I'll just do a hole punch with the rings. Whoop, almost missed my circle. I wanted to add some lace. So anyway, also what I was saying is I'll probably do a lot of the rest of this stuff offline, not offline, off the camera, because I'll be putting photographs and things like that in there, and you know, not really adding to the journal itself, just adding more things, but more that relate to her. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll use some seam binding, or maybe I'll just use some of this. I always like adding, let's see, did I already use that? I used like a brown in that one. Just checking to see. Seam binding, seam binding. Yeah, let's use this. Some torn fabric. Whoops. I've been putting things in my little Tupperware tin things that I've got, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't do any more until, I like to get this to the outside of it too. I can't do any more until I, you know, buy some more meat or something that comes in those little plastic containers, or go to the dollar store or something. And then I was in my closet, my pantry, looking for something, and I saw all the, like 5 of them all stacked up that I put away because I didn't have any room for them anymore. But I thought, well, I don't want to throw them away. I'll keep them in case my son comes over and takes home food. And I got to put more stuff. So I've got photos, little photos. I've got my ink pad, my little ink pads are in there. All kinds of stuff. Definitions, spelt with 2 E's. Because I made a mistake, but I didn't want to redo it. I'm just checking. I've got to figure out what to put on this cover. I don't know. All right. So let's see. I think I need to make a corner. I was going to take some of this scrap paper and just tear a corner pocket. I don't know if I like that next to that. can have any one of these on the front. That might be kind of pretty, all that color, and just put it right here. Let's see, or maybe right here. Because you really can't do anything. You can't write on these pages. I'm just gonna decide to put it on this side or that side. I like Jello showing because she is a big fan of Jello. I'll tell you, it's like back in the day, everything was made with Jello. Still, she makes salads and things like that, Jello salads. Okay, then we can use that for another pocket on another side. I'm gonna see if I can't, where's my little scoring thing? I'm going to score this, but just a little bit. Where are you, Tool? Just had it. Okay, I'm just gonna score this like 1/8 of an inch because I don't want it to be too, I'm just eyeballing it. I want to give it a little bit of depth, the pocket. Just cut this part off, I believe. I think I just cut that off. And then we're going to fold this in. So when I glue it down, I'll just glue that little bit. I guess that's how you cut the corner. I never really paid attention. Maybe I need to do it a little closer to that. It's a little bit more mitered. Yeah, that's probably better. All right, let me ink this up. So I want to thank everybody for coming along with me on my channel. I have like 73 subscribers, I believe. So that's pretty great. And then I just heard from Sal. I sold my Nutcracker journal before Christmas, and I hadn't heard back from the person who bought it, and I'm like, well, maybe they weren't really that happy with it. You know, you don't know if you made something that somebody, you know, if they've never bought a journal before or that kind of thing, you're always afraid that that's not going to be what they expected. And I just got a text from her, or I got a review from her saying that she had bought it for her granddaughter for Christmas, and her granddaughter loved it. So she said it was really a special gift, and that her mother said she already put some notes in it. I got too much on there. So that was really fun. I mean, it's so nice to know that something that you make, and for you that are journal makers, you may not sell them on Etsy, but you know whoever you're making it for, it's going to be so special. It's just not something you can go out and get, you know? Not at all. I saw somebody taking like excess glue off with an eraser. I don't know who that was that I saw on YouTube. I thought, well, that's great. Okay, so that slips right there. Okay, there's another piece of ephemera. I thought the book was stuck down. It's the top. Okay, so then, all right, so I got that. Oh, and then I did this little, what is that? Oh, you know what? That's when my paper stuck, which I told you it doesn't stick. Well, I had one piece that did when I coffee dyed. So I took this little Jello folder, and I'll put this in here somewhere. I'm not sure where. And I just made like a few pages and sewed it down the middle as a piece of ephemera. So the other piece I was going to make, I don't know if I even need any more ephemera. I just have so much now because I have this piece here. I have two pieces here. And I have these postcards that I want to put in. Oh, I know. These I wanted to, well, that one's got coffee dyed. This one was an extra one I found. But I want to put these in. Where I want to put them, though. Let's see. I could put one right there. That would be cute. But I like that too, the recipe cards. I'm gonna just clip it in there, then she'll see it. And I've got to put journal cards in that. Okay, let's see. It just barely fits, that one. She'll get a kick out of those little postcards. She'll remember those. Okay, so I had this little folded up piece, and I went ahead and covered that with, this is not very, I didn't cut this very well. Okay, so let me ink around this, and then we'll see what to do with it. So anyway, I was saying that I am so grateful for all my subscribers to this point and people that have purchased my journals on Etsy, and that all of them have come back with great reviews, which makes me just feel great that I've been able to make something that somebody else is just enjoying. I know that Gail Augustinelli and everybody, they're doing some kind of a collaboration. Shabby Dabby Doodah and Tracy Fox and ArtyMaze and all of them are doing a little special collaboration for the beginning of the year. And let me ink these. These are just file folders that came with the kit, and I put coffee dyed on the other side. Don't really like the way that they cut out. I don't know if I did it or that's the way it was. And then so the collaboration is about their joy of, or how much they enjoy doing journals. And I mean, that's why I do these videos, because I want to share, you know, the things that I make. And it helps to sell, you know, the Etsy. And that kind of is what started it all, because I took a class, hold on, what's her name? Mrs. Coggs. When I first started thinking about selling them on Etsy, because you can only make so many for your friends, and you know, and you can't make them for everybody, because not everybody is into it. Okay, so then I decided, well, I want to keep making journals, but I need to sell them, because otherwise I can't afford to keep doing it. You know, the kits and the ink and the all that stuff. Well, let's see, I want to make sure that these are going this way. Okay, so I also had printed this little envelope. It came with Janie B's collage kit. I think, collage kit, and it's 28 pages. And you'll see it when you go to Janie B's. Janie B's journals. But I wanted a little envelope. I thought it would be cute to have where she could put something in. Okay, so these, I think I'm just going to sew straight down the middle to hold them in. I was going to do a signature, but, you know, where you sew it in with the thread, but I think I'll just sew it down. So let me find a couple clips here to keep it from moving on me when I sew. Just whatever I have here handy. Is that gonna be, yeah, it's good enough. All right, so hold on, I'm gonna sew that down the middle. Backstitch a little bit on this. And backstitch at the top, but okay. So there's that. It's gonna be thick. I don't know. I guess because all this is mostly cardstock papers. Okay, just another little journal deal. I don't know, I guess I should glue this down. I could make a little tuck spot there. Let's see. Sometimes these are not very good for I could put a little thing in there, but I don't know what the purpose would be for her to do something with those tiny things, but she can't really use it either way. So let me glue down just this bottom part. The envelope is, that's kind of cute there. I mean, to have that. She could write on that. Let's leave it open. Yeah, because she could write on this part. I could put something here if I want. Okay, so I'm thinking to decorate the front somewhat. And then I don't know where we'll put it in the journal, but probably in one of those, another side pocket. I might make another side pocket. So there's so much I don't want to cover up. Okay, I can cover up this plum pie, peach pie. This is going to have a whole side pocket. Okay, let me figure out. Too big. All right, I did. I think yesterday afternoon, because I was waiting to go to my daughter's, and I did make a few collage pages. I mean, collage or snippets or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so I put number 7 because she has 7 kids. I feel like I need something bigger there first. Let me see. That kind of defeats the purpose. You know, we don't need that little tab there, but that kind of just blends right in. Something a little more colorful. That I'm going to put in a Coca-Cola. I don't think she's a Coca-Cola person. She used to drink Pepsi when we were little. The milkman would come to the house. And not the milkman, the bread guy, I think he was. I'm going to put that to hold it. What was it? Yeah, I think it was the milkman. No, the bread man. Because the milkman used to come real early in the morning and drop off the milk before it got hot out. And there's another, probably could have put hinged four of those. Oh well. And she, every now and then she would say, run out and tell the bread man I want a Pepsi, because he would have Pepsi on his truck. And we'd run out there and do that. And we thought that was so cool that my mom wanted a Pepsi. She didn't drink soda pop like that. You know, we did, but not her. Oh my goodness. Why can't I just find the right thing? I'm just looking for something that's more colorful. This is the one that is most colorful, and yet it doesn't tie in with her liking things. I'm sure you just don't want to sit here and watch me go through all these, but I don't know what else to do. I just don't know. That's pretty much it. I don't know what happened. Oh, there's the recipe. So that's the 7-minute frosting recipe that I definitely wanted to use. So maybe I can, oh, that's 7 minute, and that's number 7, and she has 7 kids. So maybe I can put something with this behind it. Like a doily, maybe. Just don't like that doily. 7-minute frosting. What can I put above that? That would be colorful. Scrapbook paper. So I was thinking of having a contest. Not sure how to have a contest, but I know a lot of people do. For say 100 subscribers, then have like a little giveaway. Not sure what I would give away, but I think maybe I could make a little hinged journal or something. You know how I made those? I mean, not something, or make a little packet, maybe some ephemera packet. So I guess, oh my goodness, why can't that look right? It just doesn't look right. Maybe that's better, a little square looking. I don't know, that number 7 doesn't seem like it goes there. The number, it looks like this is too small. That's probably what my problem is. It needs a bigger, no, that's too big. Let's do a word, 7-minute frosting. Let's see. I could put Rose's 7-minute frosting. I'll probably want to use that somewhere else, but let's see how that looks. That's her name, and boy, she used to make that 7-minute frosting all the time. So, in order to, since today is January 1st, let's do that today, starting today, and any time that okay, so Rose's 7-minute frosting. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things. We need one more thing up there to make it look to come out even. That's the way I feel anyway. Okay, that's just gonna have to kind of be the way it goes. All right. So all you have to do is make a comment. Then I will go through at the end all my comments, and maybe I'll just have my granddaughter pick a comment out, and that way I won't know, you know, which one she's gonna pick, and then I won't be choosing somebody. So just make a comment. And you know, the hard part is, if you're like me, I watch a lot of my, I'm just gonna put that a little bit there. I watch a lot of my YouTube on the TV. I don't go to the page or go to their channel on where I can make a comment. So in order to, and it could be a comment on any video after today. In other words. But, yeah, if you want to join, just, if you want to win when I get 100 subscribers, then I'll have a drawing. And maybe I'll only have one comment, and then you will win. That one person. I don't know. I would just like to do something for my subscribers. And the only thing I really could do is make, let's see, I think we need some fabric tack under there. Is, you know, make a small journal or something like that. Or send a, you know, ephemera packet. Something. Or both. Oops. Too much glue. Put a little bit more of this in here. Wrong lid. Okay, so I think that's That's nice. You can see that? It'll look fine. It's got 5 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go in here and she can write on here. She can write on here. Oh, I know. I was going to put something on these tabs, a word. Let's do pies and cake. I added a few more words to this. Let me just rip this all the way down. So one of my subbies, Mary, she knew that I was going to, well, that's not ripping very good, that I was going to be making a nurse's journal. And so she sent me some digitals. I'm not sure where she got them, but, you know, they weren't probably part of a kit that she had purchased. They were like in the intimate domain files in the library. But I didn't have to go do all the searching for them. She had already done that. Her daughter is a nurse, and she put those in her journal. So that was nice. Thank you so much, Mary, for sending those my way. I really, really appreciate it. All right, so let me darken this up because I don't like the way it looks just sitting there. So I really appreciate my subbies who do that. Okay, my timer went off. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't go way over my time, because I'll combine the two videos that I did. The one earlier, and I'm trying to do some painting, get some stuff done for my shop. Okay, is that gonna look okay? I hope so. I think I'll just glue stick this. And I'll just put this over here. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm always doing the same things. I mean, this isn't, but the front, I just feel like that I could do something a little different. But everybody has their little things that they do. Okay. I don't think I could have put, I guess, words on the other side too. Could have put words at least on all these front pages. I have, let's see. A recipe. This one, the best memories are around the table, or a home cooked meal is the labor of love. I think I'm going to put that on somewhere on the cover, because I think our best memories as kids were around the table. My mom, especially our Sunday dinners, and you know, that was a big deal. Everybody was home for Sunday dinner. All right, I might put let's put sugar and flour. I don't know. I don't know which ones to put. I'm going to go over my time too far too. All right, come on. Rip. And I did this on coffee dyed paper. I went and reprinted it, added a few more words, because the other ones weren't that coffee dyed. Okay. Just add a little more of this. Trying to hurry and get this on here. I didn't really need to pull that off. Alrighty, there we go. There, now it's more complete. Pies, cakes, flour, sugar. Just some words. Okay, everyone, thank you for joining me today. As always, thank you, and I hope we're all going to have a wonderful crafting year to come, and we'll stay busy and help each other with some new ideas and new journals, or anything else you want to make. That would be great. So I will see you in the next video. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.